Yo, 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 this is Charles. I am Brandon Madison of Nexxlegacy Radio. And I got myself a guest right now. Like we're about to chill, we're about to chop it up, talk to y'all about some not just some film game, but just life grind and how everything is as far as just how this business works for us. And and I gotta commend this man. I'm gonna give this man his flowers because deeper than that, man, I just see a lot of people just really trying to strive to be and do better things for themselves and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? And as I tee this man up, he got a high one temperature rising, which is on Tubi right now. And Oba Aswad is my guest on Nexxlegacy Live. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me, man.
Man, the tap in is real, man. I appreciate you. And not only that, I appreciate the fact that, you out here getting it, bro. Like, I mean, you got a Tubi shot, temperature rising that we're going to talk about and stuff like that. But giving you your flowers means this to me, bro. Like, I did a little digging on your bio and your history and your resume. And I got to commend you for the work that you do and the gift that you give us because we all got to lead with that. It's not just me trying to interview you so we can get hot takes so people could do what they do and say what they say. I got to give you your fucking flowers because it takes a lot to do what you do and to stay consistent doing what you do matters, right? So from me to you, from you to the world that you out there, and from a media guy like myself, thank you for doing the things that you do because you motivate me and inspire me to do more than what I'm doing. I feel like sometimes I'm good, man, but when I look at people like you, like yourself, I'm like, damn, I gotta do a little bit more now, like a little something, bro. So I gotta give you credit where credit's due. So thank you for the work that you put in and still put in.
Hey, thank you for receiving the work, man, because it goes hand in hand, man. I wouldn't have had nothing to great if y'all wasn't watching it. So, I'm
Fair.
thankful for that, man. I'm very thankful for the support, man.
Fair. So, before we tap in the temperature rising, which is available on Tubi, and what I'm saying, you can hit up my man IG and all things and be able to get that direct link to it, man. I always start with origin stories, man. How'd you get started doing you?
Man, with the film thing, man, like I ain't even gonna lie, I just jumped into it, man. I wrote the script. First, it was a book originally. I was trying to do a book, man. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write this cool little book. And then as I start letting people read it, they like, this a movie, man. It's a movie. So I'm like, okay, I got the little screenwriting for dummies and put it all together, man. And just really just jumped out there and started meeting people, man. And like you said, the alliances, man. The alliances were very important, man. Just meeting people that could help me get to that next level with it.
So we're gonna go backwards before that. Not just you writing right now. Not just right now. We're gonna go backwards. We're gonna still go backwards. Just a little bit.
How
What
far
what
back we
what
trying to go?
Hey man, hey, as back as I need to go to ask you this question, how did you get the itch to want to write and to want to put? I get the book writing stuff, it turned into a movie, blah blah blah. But what made you? Were you a little kid and you were like, "Yo, this intrigues me," or what? What's your deeper origin story, bro? Come on, man. We gotta go a little,
He
little
said
deeper
dig
than
deep.
that, though. You
Nah,
dig?
look, man, I never had no dreams of film, man. I thought I
Okay.
was gonna be the biggest rapper in the world. And I had put all my time into writing lyrics, man, and perfecting that craft. And then as time just went by and went by, and things went left. I just jumped into this, man. Like I never had no dream for film, and from the first
Wow.
day though that I started it, man, I fell in love with it, and it was like that fire that I had for rap reigniting, but in film, man, because it's like you could
Wow.
tell so many different stories. But yeah, never could you have ever told me, "Hey, man, you'll be making movies." I'd have laughed at you.
What?
Yeah, I'd have laughed at you.
What? Bruh, that's crazy. Cause some people like y'all, and I'm gonna put you in that little producer's box. I'm gonna put, they saw fam and they saw who was producing it, and they were like, yo, I want to be that guy or that girl. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of dope women movie producers and showrunners and stuff like that too. You know what I mean? But really,
Yeah,
your
nah.
tap in was a little different then. So you got the itch, and once you fell in love with it, what happened then?
So then I was like, okay, I love the writing process of it because, like I said, I've always been a writer, so
Hmm.
that felt natural. Then I'm like, okay, how do I make a movie? I don't have the slightest idea.
Okay.
I started reaching out to people, man, and this one brother took me up under his wing, Rodney Davis, man, and he like, I can help you get a film crew. We can get this thing going. And so we started doing that, man, and from there, that's when I started learning. I got on the field training how to do everything, man. I was green to everything going on set. I just had some brothers telling me, man, hey, look, this is how you do this is how you do that. Um, and that's really how that started. Then from there, it came to the marketing thing to myself. I'm saying, okay, I know I'm gonna make this movie, but I gotta have somebody in here to make them want to watch it.
Yeah.
So that's when I hopped on Facebook and I kept seeing Tommy Lister posting. So I'm like, oh man, that's Debo, man. So I'm like, let me holler at him. So I'm jumping in this inbox like crazy. I'm talking about 5, 6 times a day, man. I got a movie
Yeah.
idea. I got a movie idea. And then finally I get a message back from that page. And it's his brother. And he like, look, man, this ain't his page, man. He's like, I'm gonna get in
Wow.
contact with him because you seem so adamant, man, and tell him to hit you up. So he like, drop your number. I gave him my number, and I said like a couple days later, man, Tommy called me, and it was crazy because he got that voice. So as soon as I heard it, I knew it was him. I'm like, oh wow, he called me,
Yeah.
and we started talking about the movie. I'm telling him about the role, and he like, let me check out the whole script. Dude read the script. He got back to me. He like, look, man, you got an amazing talent, and he just started teaching me the industry, like mentoring me, man, from day one, and just kept giving me the game. And he loved that. Well, I was doing so much when I was going to cast other actors. He would say, "Just tell them that Tommy Lister presents Temperature Rising." He was like, "That'll get somebody for you." God bless that brother's soul. Rest in peace, man. But yeah,
Word.
he
Hey
showed.
man, so let me peel this back real quick. So you basically, what I'm saying, hit him up, found him, hit him up. He said he'll get at you after. How long did it take before he actually tapped back in with you?
Initially from the message to the phone call, I
Yeah.
say really like a few days, man, like 3 or 4 days. It didn't take long at all, man. It
Respect.
didn't take long at all. Yeah, and then from there it was like every day. I mean, sometimes he'd call me so much I'd be like, damn, what do you want now? You know what I mean? But I wish I could go back and do it all over again, man,
Yeah.
because every time he called me, it was a lesson about something, man. It was a lesson about something, and I'm really thankful for that little time I got to travel with him before he passed.
So your time on sets and just being like a sponge or whatever set you up to do the things that you're doing. And before we talk about temperature rising as well, a little bit more deeper, a lot of that of what you had to do it for free, right?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So can you tell the people, tell us, tell me, tell everybody, like a lot of what you do isn't going to be instant stardom, money, fame, whatever. You got to put in some kind of work in order for you to be able to develop that, grow that financially, support wise, everything else. Tell the folks.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It takes time. You got to be willing to put the grind in. It's not social media. You're not going to get instant gratification. You know what I mean? I know we
Right.
live in those times, but you really have to be willing to go and, like you said, be a sponge because that's how you really get your best product. You start learning, okay, this works, this doesn't work. This is how you do this, and this is how you do that. If you're not willing to be honestly, a few years, man, of just having to go in there and work for free, man, to learn, then it's not for you. No form of entertainment is for you because the grind is crazy. Like
No doubt.
endless hours of free. But if you really there learning, it's not really free. You getting a priceless gift.
Have you ever felt the frustration of the grind of what you do though?
Absolutely, all the time. All the
So
time.
how do you channel that into staying the course? Because to do what you do has to have a level of consistency. And it's pretty much of what everybody have to do. If you want to be somebody, you gotta continue to put in the work even when you don't want to, or even when things are feeling real shitty in life, love, whatever. Like you still gotta put in the work. So how do you maintain that level of consistency in what you do?
So man, 99.9% of it is my faith in God, man. You know, like I really feel like He ordained this path. I truly do, man, because I've walked a lot of different lives, but it's like none of them ain't stuck like
Yeah.
this, or giving me, the success so fast like this has, man. Like my faith in God gets me through everything, man, and the belief in myself as well, because that's where a lot of us go wrong at too. It's like, okay, we say, yeah, man, I believe He gonna take me through it. He gonna get me there, But if you don't believe in yourself, then why would He grant you that? You have to honestly truly know that what I'm doing can work. And when you put that energy into it and that energy in the universe, you get success.
You love what you do. You stay connected to faith, and you're super consistent. Like, to me, I think those are blueprints to be more if you choose to be.
Facts.
Like, I think I just think we see a lot of people kind of hit and miss. Like, they want instant. Oh, they don't get it, so they're gonna give up. Or they're gonna go on to something else because they feel like that's the let me go this path because this path ain't giving me what I need or whatever. So um you say that you see that around you, but do you literally want, and it's probably like a stupid question, but I feel like, we do we do interviews for dummies too, just in case people don't know what time it is, though, you know what I mean? But the question really and truly is, like, it's important to have those same like-minded people around you that's consistent as well, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. And you sometimes you gotta separate yourself from your friends, because they might not be going on the same path, and you ain't gotta stop being friends, man. I always tell myself, like, okay, I can deal with him for this, but not
Yeah.
for that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because I
Yeah.
already know the energy you're gonna bring to that. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you over there, and that's really how I've been able, man, to maneuver through that. As soon as I see it coming, stiff arm. You know what I mean? Put you over there. I'll holler at you on Fridays. You know what I
Hey,
mean? But when
like
I'm
the
over here,
Heisman you are, bruh,
man,
that
hey,
stiff
thank
arm
you.
is real.
You got to make a move around, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because if not, man, you'll drown in it. You drown in that negative energy, man, and seeing other people give up. Oh man, I might as well go do what he did. No,
Mhm,
absolutely not, man. You got to keep
mhm.
that on that side of the yard, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like
Nah, I
my
feel you
dad,
'cause
dad always say, man, don't run that toothpick through my lumber yard. You know what I mean? Like, keep that on that side, man.
Hey, man, I think it's important for people to, like, realize that because people can go through life like nomads and just figure out, like, they try to lone wolf it. They try to feel like, what I mean, I could take on the world by myself, and then you realize, like, "Oh, shit, I can't." I gotta figure it out. And I feel like a lot of people just kind of run into like closed doors and they just give up and they don't want to bust down it or whatever. But speaking of bust down the situation, you got temperature rising on Tubi right now, bro. Right now.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
for those who don't understand, again, we do this shit for everybody, even the slow ones. It's available right now.
Right.
So exactly. So how did you get it on Tubi? What did you do to set it up so you can be able to get an opportunity like that? Because I'm gonna tell you, after you tell me this, I'm gonna tell you why it's important to be able to utilize platforms and shit like that. So the floor is yours.
All right. So we're also on Apple TV as well, and we'll be everywhere soon. So here it goes. Here goes another one, man.
Another one.
Look, you were shocked when I told you about how I never had the dream of making movies
Yeah.
that. So this is how it goes for me getting temperature rising on the Tubi. I seen who was distributing most of the black movies. It was Homestead Entertainment, right?
Okay.
Sent my movie in. They called me. They gave me a deal. You know what I mean? Like, he called me. He's like, man, this movie is different. He's like, your style is different, man. I really think you on to something. And it just launched from there. Like, that's why I say that this was really ordained for me, man, because like every time that I step into it, I'm getting the success out of it that I want. But I also put a lot of work in, man. Especially like with temperature rising, we went over edit after edit after edit after edit after edit before I even decided to bring it to the distribution company. But yeah, that's truly how I got it on the Tubi, man. I just got blessed, man. My first shot at a distro deal, and I got it. with a
How,
great, with a
how does that
great.
work for you? Because it don't work for people like other. Like, let's just keep it a buck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you hitting the, hey man, can you and I just go do some scratchers on the lottery tip right now? Like, can we just go play the lotto? You give me some numbers, bro, and then you
Just
know
to
we
see what
good,
you
right? We good.
get.
But people don't they don't get opportunities like that. So when you take an opportunity like that, how does it make you feel personally that, you know what, hey, I don't see you as a newbie. I see you as super experienced. And I'm gonna tell you how I feel when I watch Temperature Rising without telling people. I need y'all to go watch it. It's a real movie, like real cinematic, real. I'll tell you all that in a minute, but tell these folks how important it is to just capitalize on just opportunity. If you take it, and it's not just on a specific platform, you just want to do more with the opportunities that's in front of you, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, man. If an opportunity presents itself and it can push you forward in any type of way, you got to jump on it. You got to jump on it. But it's like we were saying earlier, you got to be willing to do those things for free sometimes because
Hmm.
that's what it takes. Every opportunity that presents my way that's worthwhile, man, I'm on it, or I'm gonna go build one. I don't wait for opportunity
Hey,
either. See, that's one thing I ain't doing. I ain't waiting for nothing. So I'm going to get it, man.
that's
And to the
there.
point to where somebody might get tired of me and be like, man, I'm tired of you hitting me up. What is it that you want? Okay, this is what I want. You know what I mean? This is what I want. And now, hey, the ball's in my court because they listening to me now. And that's my thing, man. I would tell everybody be relentless, man. Whatever it is you trying to do, when that one door closed, hey man, knock again. Hey man, hey, did y'all see me out here? You know what I mean? I'm outside, man.
Straight
And eventually somebody gonna answer, man. They gonna answer, and from there it's on you.
18 years of what I've been doing. You know, you got to be persistent in how you do it and why you want to do it. And I tell this to everybody, and I'll say it. I don't care who hears it or they know record. I will live for what I do and I will die for it. That's how I love, right? So that's important to me. That's important to you. If you have a brand that you gave birth to, it's like a kid. It's like a child that you're trying to raise and grow up. And then anybody that's surrounding that situation, and has to be right. You have to be right. You can't just settle for whatever you want to settle. So I had the opportunity to watch Temperature Rising before we did this interview. I watched it the other night, and one thing that I took away from it was the attention to detail in this particular film. It's very cinematic, but very detail oriented. And how you said earlier about every scene, you had to make sure that it was clocked the way you want to do it. I could tell there was a ton of effort in how you put it together. So as a guy who does stuff like this, and you're gonna go off and do more, hundreds of more and bigger level type things, even bigger than this, how is it that you had the vision to continue to push this to a certain level where I know you stayed up late nights and did everything? I'm not, you know, I'm not on your level right now as far as how that looks, but it looks like you took very good care of this movie. It felt like it as well. From even the selection of the people you wanted to play these roles.
Right.
Tell the people about the efforts of what you got to do and how late that you had to stay up and everything else that made this such, in my opinion, a success that continues to grow and get some notoriety as far as what you've done.
Right. So dedication, man. Look, first night, a temperature rising, day one, we shot 17 hours straight.
Wow.
That's day one of shooting. We had a few days like that.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And concept in the script, because mind you, I write this stuff too. I write my own stuff, I produce my own stuff, I cast my own stuff, plus I play the lead in all of it. So when I'm not directing, man, I'm trying to figure out who's my character. I mean, I know him a little bit because I wrote him, but I still got to fall into that.
Mm.
So it's countless hours, man, countless hours, but it's worth it. It's worth it because just to hear what you just said right now, man, you nailed it. Yes, I took care of it. This is my baby. You know what I'm saying?
It felt
And
like it. Watching it, it felt like it. Even the people that I mean, because you can always separate, like, who's a good actor or actress or whatever. You know, but your attention to detail in this movie is so precise.
Thank you.
Like I've seen movies where they miss something. I went back and watched, and I'm not gonna name this movie, but I went back and watched, and I'm like, how you gonna cut these scenes and your gear looks different from one
Right.
scene to the next? You know what I mean? And this is a high level type of movie. I ain't gonna say the movie, but I'm just saying in general, like, how did you miss that? How did it? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it this felt different. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
But nah, it's that right there. The care, man, is when my stuff is presented, I want people to feel that. Like I want you to feel this movie, not just, oh, we just watched this movie. Like, damn, man, that movie hit me here, or it resonated with this or that. And to do that, you really have to take attention to detail, properly plan it out, map it out, storyline, make sure that everything is hitting. That's really truly the only way to deliver a film that will stand the test of time, because you want to be able to go back 15 years later and be like, yo, that was a crazy joint still, like we could do with New Jack City and stuff like that. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So that's really what I strive to do, man, is to bring films that have legs, that build to the culture, and continuity. What you was just talking about, man. He had this shirt on this one and that shirt on. Nah, no continuity, man. It's got to be there. It's got, because that just shows the level of the filmmakers, his effort. Because if I'm not paying attention that you ain't got the right shirt on, what the hell am
Bruh.
I doing up here? You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna
Why
have
would
to
I do
send
that?
you. I'm gonna have to send you the clip though. I'll send it to you after we turn. Though. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
send it to you. It's gonna freak. It's gonna trip you out because this is a big budget movie, bro. Like a big
Yeah.
one.
I
I
done
don't
caught
know.
some myself, man. I done caught some watching other people's movies. I'd be like, that's crazy. They got away with that. That's crazy. But a lot of times when people watch the movie, they not paying attention to that. And and that's cool. Those are just the general movie watchers. But then you got guys like ourselves that's really paying attention to the detail.
But see, that's the how though. How can you not like before it's done? Like, and you're a director guy, so you know this. Like, you're gonna watch it, rewatch it. You're gonna literally look for flaws in some cases, right? But how do you miss like blatant things that maybe as consumers we didn't catch? But I think when you watch something over and over and over again for days on end, and probably for months and years, how do you miss
Yeah, that's a good question, man, because I ain't missing it.
it?
I ain't missing it. I'm on it quick, man. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
I don't understand how someone can miss that, man, unless they just not in tune with their project. But that's
I feel it.
another thing with a lot of big budget films, man. These guys are just hired to do a job. They're
Mhm.
not creating their own film. So it's like, oh shit, y'all missed it. I missed it too. Oh well.
That's
But
fair.
yeah,
That's fair. People don't handle it with care like you handle it with care.
right.
So isn't that what we talked about earlier? That's the reason why it's important to align yourself with people who move just like you. They may
Absolutely.
speak that language that's a little different, you know what I mean? But that energy, that effort, that max effort, like you can never like people could say whatever they want to say about me all day, but you know what? I fucking try. Like
Right.
my effort is A plus.
Right.
I may not win all the time, but you know what? Damn it, I'ma try. And you
Ah,
gonna know that I try. And I think that's the best thing you can be able to get of yourself. You know what I mean? And if anybody understands that, they understand it. And if they don't, they don't. I mean, it's just kind of how we float, right? But um now to me, temperature rising, massive success, no matter how you look at it. The marketing piece, not just being on Tubi, and you said Apple TV and other places and things like that as well. What do you think is going to take? Because just like music, movies, and TV is like this too. It's hella channels.
mhm.
It's a bunch of different people trying to do the same thing that you're doing. So how do you market yourself in a very crowded arena?
It's hard. It's hard. Promote, 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 promote. Find promoters who draw a lot of traffic, and try to, if you can, try to come up with a little something that brands your film or whatever it is, your music, whatever, your clothing line, a little different.
Hmm.
Try to think outside the box, doing things like this right here, podcast, man, because now I'm reaching your audience. You know what I'm saying? So just it's promote, promote, promote. Everywhere you go, everything you do should be about promoting your brand. Because if you're not promoting it, ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Fair. But you can't be the only one.
Nah, you need help. You need a team. You need a team. Nobody wins the championship without a team, man. That
Exactly.
just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? Not even in solo sports. You take boxing, man. They got trainers, coaches. They
Come
got a
on.
team.
Tell
Ain't
that
nobody.
truth.
You ain't winning by yourself. But good luck with that. Gotta have a squad. You gotta have a
Tell
squad.
that truth, man.
You
That's what
gotta
it
have
is.
people
Now,
that's
I
ready.
think the importance in your business because I look at just the success that a lot of people have when it comes to movies when it's released on day one or if it drops on TV and people can talk about it. Like, you can find a cult classic that didn't get no love in the movie theaters that literally leaked out into like TV and people are like looking at it like it's the first goddamn time.
Right,
Like it could travel off into that. But
right.
I think can you let the listeners know like not just deeper than just marketing, but just how you want to stand on what your projects mean to you because you said earlier that it's just like a kid too, just like I said, it's just like having a child and you want to make sure you nurture that situation and make it to who you want it to be. So my question to you is this, like the release of Temperature Rising, once it was done, finished, and put out there for the world to consume, do you feel like, you know what, I won with this project?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm just looking forward to dropping another one. You know what I mean? But I do feel like I won, man. Even if it wouldn't have had the success that it had number wise, just being able to put my work out into the world, man, and getting my shot at it. Like you said, trying. To me, a try is a win, man.
Hell yeah.
You only fail when you say I ain't gonna try. That's giving up, man. We don't do that. So just putting it out there was like, man, that's crazy. I got a movie that's on TV right now. And then when I hit that million plus mark, then it was like, oh, I got a joint. I got me one. I got me one, man. So yeah, that right there, like that was overwhelming, man. But it's crazy because I prayed on it. I swear to you, man. I asked God, just let me get a billion, man. I'm thinking over the whole course of this thing. And I didn't look at it for 30 days. I wouldn't check my numbers. I didn't even know the passcode to get in to see my numbers because I knew I was going to check it. So on the 30th day, I hit my distributor. I'm like, man, I need to get into the portal. And I got in there, man, and I seen a million plus. I said, oh my God, man, ain't he the greatest, man? And that inspired me to push even harder now, man.
It's really good, man. I ain't even lying, bro. Like to tell you in person that is good, because I mean I've seen some terrible stuff, like no chemistry with the actors, and you know what I mean. Just production just seemed, and I'm not one of those guys. So for me to judge it like that, it's kind of hard. Like I always try to, I don't try to intentionally come off the top rope and just go in like blazing hot on like garbage. You know what I mean? Like I gotta see it. Like, man, I didn't fell asleep in some movies, and then I had to go
Right.
back and look at certain things. It's just different, bro. But you, like I said, man, I try to say it diplomatically, but again, and this is the first of many more connections we're gonna have together. But I gotta commend you, and especially knowing what I know now. This wasn't something that you was a young dude knowing. You just literally now that I know your origin story makes me appreciate it even more, bro. So that is it is a real anybody that got Tubi because Tubi's like free, like
Right.
you can download it for free. So I can't understand or I can't tell you the importance I should say about going in and using that free Tubi link and going to go find Temperature Rising like right now.
Right
Like
now.
go do it while you're listening to this interview
Hey,
or when you're
support is
running back.
free. Hey, support is free. Go turn that thing on,
That's what
man.
I'm
Go
saying,
turn it.
bro.
Ain't no reason why. Ain't no
That's what
reason
I'm
why. Like, man, that's all we asking for is support. Go check it out. If you don't like it, cool. But I guarantee you though, you're gonna enjoy that thing. You know what I'm saying? But go
fair.
check it out. Go check it out. Ain't no reason why. It costs you nothing.
Free 99, bro. That's
99.
it. That's it.
99.
What's next for you, bro?
Next for me, I got a movie called Chances with MC8. Shout out MCA, legendary. Yeah, that's hopefully I can get that out the first quarter 2026, man. That's next.
So
That's
you mean Menace to Society MC8?
Yes, sir.
Compton's most wanted MC8.
Yes,
Like,
sir.
you just brush that name like it's though I got one with MC8. Like, it's that I
No, you
interviewed that
know.
guy years ago, and that's my guy. That's
Yeah,
my
good
guy.
dude. Good
I
dude.
mean, because we I used to tell him, just real quick story. I was like, man, you need to go coin that yeah. You need to
Yeah.
trademark that thing, do whatever you need to do with that. That's my own boy, man. But if you got that on deck and that's supposed to be quarter 1 of 2026,
Yes, sir.
man, can we well, I'll tell you offline, but I'm gonna tell you online too. Can we do a red carpet somewhere, somehow, do something where we can be able to turn it up, do something
Hey,
big, bro?
do
Like,
it. Let's
I'm
do it.
just saying,
Let's
man.
do
Like,
it, man.
I do some media coverage for you, bro. I will be on
Let's
that red
do it.
carpet like that, bro. Like,
Hey, let's do it,
I'm
man.
here
I'm
with it.
totally down. We could build on that, man, because I would love to do that. I would love to do that. Bring it to the city, man.
Can you give a synopsis about the movie, or you want to keep that under wraps?
Yeah, I can give you a quick little something, man.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, is this exclusive? Like world
this
premiere? Is
is
it world premiere?
well,
What?
somebody's played the trailer before, so I don't know how
Damn.
exclusive it is.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, somebody's played the trailer, man. But nah. So it's about a guy, man, character named Crown, and him and Juice, which is MCA's character. They've been on top of the game for the longest, man. And Juice want to get out. Crown want to make a few more dollars, right? And then you got these young cats, man, that they want these dudes out the way. Y'all been running the game way too long. We want to come in and take it over, man. They wind up killing one of Crown's family members, man, and he just crashes out, man. I mean, he wants total revenge. I'm talking about everything moving, mamas, whatever, whoever moving, man. It's a really good movie. Matter of fact, we got Sherry E in there. That's legendary San Diego right there.
Wow.
Yeah, she played a great role, man. Yeah, Joe Ha's in that thing, man. Of course, massive. Like, yeah, it's another Dago joint, man. Like, I truly try to put these movies together for my city. Like, hey, we gonna have a film brand. We gonna have one. When they see this, they gonna know. That's why you see in temperature rising to 619 on the alarm clock. Some people don't catch that.
But I do. You know
It's
why? And shout out to Princess. She already, who's put me onto this whole San Diego scene. And I'm from the Bay, bro. So, I know how important culture is. Like, I used to talk to a couple of homeboys out in Dago that, a lot of people saw, that city was like the little brother to LA. And
right,
that's not even fact though. Like, it don't even Dago is massive,
right,
massively talented, but just massive in terms of resources and all this stuff that a lot of people don't know. It's a unsung or underappreciated or undervalued, whatever it is. It needs more credit as far as just the impact Dago has overall in music and film and more. You know what I mean? Like, you
I
know,
agree. I agree, man. Definitely slept on, man. But we about to wake their ass up though.
wake
Um,
your punk ass up.
it's time, man. It's like you said, it's too much talent, man. It's too
For
much talent.
sure.
We just got to break that little stigmatism because that is a plague in the black cloud that sit over us. That LA, y'all, little LA, little nah. We big San Diego, man. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? It's big
Mhm.
Dago.
For
And,
real.
and
For
I'm here
real.
to show. Look, I'm a hold this side down, man. I'm like Dion on the corner. I got the film shit. You know what I mean? Y'all
Yeah.
like everything else down.
Yeah. Hey man, hey, I'm a pivot back to like, just movies and acting and things like that cuz I'm gonna put my homeboy on the spot. It's nothing that I told him offline, but I'll put it out there publicly. I've seen an actor such as this guy who went from very green. You could see it in his debut movies or sets and things like that to evolve and just get better at his craft as far as what he does. And that man is Ice T.
Mhm.
So you look at like specific things, and as a director, and I know you know this for sure, but you see how green somebody is. How much time do you think is going to take for like someone to like evolve as an actor to be able to do more than what you may have like some gifts or you may get hungry, but sometimes you're just fucking green and you just
Right.
need more work to do what you got to do. Like when you take somebody in, how long do you feel like, okay, you're on the clock? If you don't get this right, then I think I'm put it on the cutting room floor or something like that. Like what is your patience when you come with people who don't deliver immediately when it comes to that?
So really with that for me, I look at the natural talent. You know what I mean? Because somebody might not exactly know how to do the facial expressions or how to move right, but they got the natural talent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom. My next step is how dedicated are you to getting better? Are you gonna listen to what I'm telling you? And am I seeing you attempting to do these things to become better?
Yeah.
Now, once we do that a few times, if you're not showing me that you're willing to improve and you're not picking up what I'm putting down, then that's when I start thinking about maybe moving you to a different role or 86 in it all together. But then you got some people, man. Hey, they come in and you like, oh my God, this ain't never gonna work. Like you trying to tell them what to do, they telling you what to do. It's like, yo, I'm the director, man. And
Right.
those people, you just cut them immediately because going forward it's gonna be a hassle, man.
That
But
pushback can feel real, like especially if they know, like, hey, in my heart, I'm doing a good job. I don't know what you
right,
talking about. You know
right,
what I mean? But
right.
is it hard to be able to get people to understand, like, you know what? Hey, you know what? Let me just let you look at yourself. Here's this cut right here. How do you feel like you did? Is it something like that, or is it a little different?
I mean, yeah, but sometimes that don't work because if they blind to it, they blind to it. So you gotta sit them down, like, look, man, check it
Wow.
out. And even when you do that, a lot of times they're like, well, I was thinking I was doing good. Okay, but I'm telling you that you're not, though. Well, what if I just do it like this? No, you need to do it like this.
What?
You know? Man, sometimes it's extremely delusional people. You just like, look, I'm telling you how to do it. Well, I want to do it like this. All right, well, you go ahead and let me get that script from you. Go ahead and go home. You know what I
No
mean?
doubt.
Next man
No
up.
doubt.
But yeah, it just really depends on the person, man, and what natural talent they have and how much they're willing to learn. Because I'm willing to work with you if you're serious, but you're not gonna play with my time, and I'm not gonna play with yours.
I think it's important to have like that open mind, especially in the craft or in the business that you're in. You gotta have an open mind. You gotta have thick skin. You are not perfect. You are, even and I get it. I know, the 1% might be like, you could be like Denzel and never have to audition for nothing ever. You know what I mean? But how much of a percentage is that though? Like I
Right.
said, 1%.
Yeah, that's rare.
Everybody else is on the chopping block if they needed to be. Like, maybe it might be 2%. Who knows? But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, in general, it's important. But I mean, but you're an actor guy yourself, right? So do you find even at well, let me just double back since director is your platform, high platform right now. Who's checking you then if that's the case? Is any like are you around a bunch of yes men and women, or you just,
Nah,
what are we
nah,
doing?
I got some real close brothers, man. We're really one, and I got my father that stay on my back. He gonna tell it like it is. He old school. He gonna be like, look, man, that's some bullshit. Or he gonna be like, yo, that's good. He ain't gonna play with it, man. I
Okay.
mean, he's to be honest with you, he's the reason why I even put temperature rising out, man, because I was like, man, it's not this, it's not that, it's not this, it's not that. And he like, man, the thing good. Put the movie out. Right? So I'm like, all right, pops, man. That's what like he really helps me get through that. And then I got my brother Massive, man, who looks over stuff I do. My brother Kato. I got a little team. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Ultimately, I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking the shot. You know what I mean? If I say it's this, it's that. But I don't make my word absolutely law until I run it through my council and see what they think. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
love it,
the team.
bro. I love
Team.
it.
Hey, like we said, you can't win without a team, man.
Well, I mean, it's also like, that's the one thing, bro. Like I went through a good portion of my life, my media radio life, with a lot of people who kept saying yes to me all the time. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Can you just challenge me once? Like,
Right.
I'm not perfect. Don't just, you feel what I'm saying? Like going
Yeah.
through life like that is weird. Like, please challenge me. I'm looking for flaws. I'm
Right.
flawed. I can
Right.
admit that. Like, it's
Right.
not perfect. I'm not
Right.
perfect. You know what I'm saying? But hey, with a lot of action going on right now, I know some people were asking me on the low. Hey, is there a director's cut for Temperature Rising?
Yes, there is.
Uh, uh, uh,
Yes, there is.
uh, uh, all right,
Hey, man,
all
that's a
right.
spoiler, man. That's a
Uh, uh.
spoiler. But yeah, there is, man. To be honest with you, the original version of Temperature Rising is about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Y'all seen about an hour and a half. There's
Damn,
a whole nother cook up, man.
damn.
Yeah, there's a whole
That's like
as
a no. That's bruh. That's like a whole half a movie right there,
right,
bruh. Like,
right,
what
right.
is this?
Yeah, as we was putting it together, my brother was like, man, this is a 3 hour movie, man. We got to cut this thing down. And the way that I wrote it, man, is that the director's cut goes on a whole nother journey because there's a whole piece that y'all didn't get to see.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn.
y'all didn't get to see it, man. But yeah, it's a whole nother plot twist in it. So I'm
All
looking
right, all
forward
right,
to bringing that. Yeah,
all
that's
right,
coming too. That's
all right.
coming.
Bet. One more then. So, is there any alternate endings? Is there one or two or more, or is there anything extra with the ending?
So unfortunately, there is no alternate endings.
All
you
right,
know,
all right, all right.
but if you watch the movie through the first set of credits, there's an Easter egg in there, another scene that might tell you where the Temperature Rising universe is going, man. Because you might get a sequel out of this thing.
Well, yeah, and I didn't want to bring that up, and I wasn't going to be descriptive because I need everybody else to go get that. But that's what I mean when I say top to bottom. With that little Easter egg alone, made me think about what's next. So, when you make the announcement of what could be a sequel, then I'm sure it's going to be announced in such a way. But let me ask you this: the Easter egg thing seems to be like a movie cinematic experience as far as people waiting to the credits roll. Like I know a lot of it got famous during the Marvel run of the last 10, 12 years or whatnot. So that became a pop culture type of thing.
Right.
Can you see something that will evolve that even more or a little deeper than that? Because you could take cinematic experiences and you could find little tweaks in it. You don't have to tell me your whole battle plan, but do you see that being more? Not just an idea like that, but just something. You know what? Hey, I'm gonna try something brand new that the movie goers have never seen before or experienced.
Absolutely. I be trying to think about it every day, man. And when I come up with it, y'all gonna see it. Like that's my whole thing. Like when you go see one of my movies, I want you to be like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like that, or I ain't seen nothing like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Something that really spark you, not just another run of the mill joint. Yeah. So if anybody is gonna put a twist to that, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. You know what I mean?
So I got the homeboy bro Meezy who's listening intently to this whole situation right now. So I'm gonna pop up a question in regards to something he threw out there. He said, "What about the soundtrack? What's up with it? What's up
Ah,
with it? Not
soundtrack.
just not just for Temperature Rising, but in future movies as far as what the deal is." So
Right. So I'm actually looking for music right now for chances.
okay,
Um, the email to send that in is chancesmoviemusic@gmail.com. Send your stuff in. I mean, send your stuff in. We'll check it out, and if it fits, we'll get your music in there. That's as far as in the movie. And then when the soundtrack come, it'll be curated by me and my music supervisor. But the same way, man. I'm always open to get music because film and music go hand in hand. So yeah, anybody out there, no matter where you at, no matter what level, if you got good music, tap in chancesmoviemusic@gmail.com right now. And if you got me on Instagram or Facebook, any of that, you could direct message me and we could talk about it as well.
I just put it in a little chat thing that we have. Chances movie music at Gmail is a spot. If y'all got music you want to submit, make sure y'all get that in. And see, this is why you my homeboy for this reason. You my homeboy. I mean, we were cool. We were cool. Like, what is it? 10 minutes ago.
Right.
No. We going over 40 minutes. We were cool like an hour ago. But now you're my homeboy. You my homeboy even more now for this reason.
Likewise, likewise.
Music and movies are synonymous. They are linked together. I don't know how old you are, doesn't matter at this point, But I'm at that age, especially the 80s. The 80s gave me so much movie music memories. Every time I heard a song, it reminded me of the movie.
Right.
Every time I saw the movie clearly, it reminded me of a song. How that ties together is so important to develop a story,
Very much.
right?
Very
You
much.
can you tell the people, please, how important it is? Because I feel like somewhere along the line, maybe the last couple decades, maybe a little longer, it just kind of went dormant, bro. Like, but movies and music are so important.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could bring that up to when we was talking about MCA earlier. One of his biggest songs, Straight Up Menace. We know that from watching Menace to Society. Like it
Exactly.
goes hand in hand. When you think Menace to Society, you think of that song. When you think of that song, you think of the movie. Because music sets a mood,
Hmm.
and so does film. So when you get them two vibrating off each other, man, it's just right. It's just like it just says something through people where it just you automatically click on that. And that's what I'm looking for. That's why I'm quick to tell people, hey, hit me with the music because I need the music just like you need to be on the movie. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that, man. Music and film hand in hand. There's who wants to watch a movie without good music?
Facts there. So let me hit you with a random question then when it comes to that. So if you had a decade to choose of movies and soundtracks and how important it is as far as that goes, what is, and I ask people this all the time, but I'm gonna ask you this differently because you are a director, actor, and a music guy. What is your favorite decade of music, of movie soundtracks? Your favorite decade. And I'm talking about everything that comes with it. You don't have to pick one specific, but you have to pick one decade though. One decade.
That's an easy call for me. I'm going with the '90s, baby. You know what
Okay.
I mean? The
Okay.
'90s was epic for me, man.
All right.
So yeah,
Why? Why?
I mean, for one, like that was the time when I'm coming into to who I am,
Okay.
not such a little boy anymore and starting to learn what the world is. And it's just like the music, it was for me, it was groundbreaking. Like when you heard the stuff that was coming out in the '80s, it had its flavor, and in the '90s ushered in like a totally different flavor. And it was mixing with the movies, like everything was hand in hand. You think of Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society, Jason Lyric, all that stuff, like it just had that vibe, man. New Jack, all them joints, man. Like still to this day, when I think about them joints, man, it's just like, oh, them is some classics.
And it will remain legacy based for sure. 90s will tug on my heartstrings when it comes to that because you're absolutely right. The Jason Lyric soundtrack, Waiting to Exhale soundtrack, probably one of the best soundtracks ever, in my
Absolutely.
opinion. You know what I'm saying? The Bodyguard soundtrack, even though Whitney carried everything, still one of the best soundtracks ever.
Yeah,
I'm older, so the 80s tugs on my heartstrings for a lot of classic movies for a lot of different reasons and stuff like that. So you can never go wrong when you pull back memories of how movies and music matter together, right? So, I'm glad you have passion for that because I'm going to see it in everything else that you do in the future and getting other people and chances movie music at gmail.com is the place to go if you want to submit it. I think it's important for people to establish that you can't just throw random tracks to somebody and be like, you know what, you're just gonna get that in there and see. Because
right.
if you get denied, then your energy isn't where it needs to be. Let's just keep it a buck, right? So you can't just throw it in there thinking, oh, I'm gonna win because I'm gonna have my song on the soundtrack. We go do what we do. No, it matters. And you gotta just, you might have a concept of the movie and you want to attack it, or you might just give them a random song and be like, you know what, that's gonna fit my movie.
Right.
Let's roll with it. Let's run with it. Very important. Very important. Look, before we shut this down in a little bit, always think about like, how impactful conversations like this matter to, the people out here in the world, not just on social media, but people are going to run this back and they're going to be like, huh, I just found out something I didn't even know. Let me go look at temperature rising, or let me go get to know my man. So, how do you feel about social media for you personally? Like, I mean, do you stay on it like 24 hours a day, like most, or Do you feel like, or
Hey
do you feel
man,
like
you know,
I can't
I
even
don't
say that with a straight face,
I
bro.
don't I don't have that
Yeah.
talent, man. You know, I always be telling people, man, if I could just stick with this social media thing, but I don't have that talent, man. Social media is a hard thing for me, man.
No doubt.
I'm a private dude, man. So I ain't always look at me. I went to the
Yeah.
store, I'm cooking. Like I can't get with it, man. But I do know the importance of it. So I'm trying to figure that thing out. Y'all bear with me. Bear
Nah,
with
you're
me.
fine, man. Like your team of marketing people like myself will hold you down, bro. Because living on that thing you could get lost in the matrix real quick, bro. Like for real. Like it's not even a joke now. Like it's good to be able to dip your toe in it and use it as a tool, but it's also you don't want to get stuck in that though. Like
Yeah,
you don't want to get there.
I'm
It could
cool.
be it could be rugged, man. You can see, you stay on there long enough, man. You're gonna see breakup. You're gonna see like, random beef for no reason. You're gonna see
Right.
like weird shit,
A
right?
couple probably
So,
gonna say depressed. Like what
you
the
yeah,
hell?
you gonna start getting in a weird mood real quick. You're
Yeah,
gonna be like, "Man, I'll
man.
turn this thing off real quick." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But
yeah.
but if you keep it business though, and that because everything I post is, man, I barely like a millisecond of something personal, but I'm barely on here for personal gain. It's all business, like
Right,
all of it, and
right.
supporting and finding ways to pay it forward and shit like that. I think that's vital, especially in our business. Like um it's not a weird thing to do to like retweet or go post somebody else's business because they're winning and being like super supportive, and it's free. It's free to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's
Yeah,
important.
that's what I use it for, man. You know, I promote my friends' stuff and stuff I'm doing. Like it's a business page. Every now and then I drop in, like you
Yeah.
said, just a little a personal, but
Yeah.
99% of this is it's all business, and I use my platform to push like-minded individuals, man. Because like I said, it's a team thing. I want us all to win, not just me. You
There
know,
you
I want
go.
to look up and all my guys is standing right there, man.
There you go. Hey man, before we shut it down, tell everybody where your social media platform stuff is and how they could be able to reach you.
Yeah, everything is under my name, Oba Aswad, OBA ASWAD. That's the Instagram, that's the Facebook. I mean, you can Google me. It's my IMDb. That's my everything. So, real name, no gimmicks. That's how we coming in with that. And one perspective films at gmail.com is another way that you can reach me if it's for an audition or, just to maybe trade ideas. Cause I am open to that, helping people get their brands off the ground as well. So yeah, that's how you reach me. Everything is under my name. Once you know my name, you can find me.
Hey, the IMDb is the directors and the movies people like social media platform, like for real, for real. Go there, go find, especially after you watch Temperature Rising if you haven't watched it already. If you have watched it, go make comments into there because I mean, you could tell people, but I'll tell them for you. Like, I'm your publicist too on the low. Like I'll do a little something. Like, it's important to like leave comments on that damn page because other directors, other movie people see that thing,
Right.
and they got this star rating or whatever. So if you cross that path and you go there and you rate it or whatnot, it goes deeper. And the reason why is it's way more deeper than Instagram. YouTube go get that same love too though, but IMDb is a hot spot for other people to go see. His peers is there. You know
That's
what I mean? You never know. Denzel's people might be like scrolling through and be like, "Oh, see that man's IMDb thing. He's working. So let me see if I can work with him." It might be something that serious. So I'm telling you, if you want to take the time and invest in, please do that. Go check out his page. We gonna put it up there. This radio station is gonna hold him down and support him. We're gonna put the trailer to Temperature Rising on nextlegacy.com. That's going to be up next so people can go see it. The link that's on his Instagram for the YouTube joint, we're going to put it up there. I suggest everybody out there that does and supports this man to do the same. It's vital. And you know what? It's free. It's free
free.
to do.
I appreciate the love, man. We're not just gonna run past that. I heard everything you said, and I appreciate that, man, because that's what we need, man. We need to support each other, man. So I'm really thankful for guys like you, man, that understand what it is to be there for each other, man.
Look, man, I'm your official, unofficial PR guy. Like, if you
Let's
need
go.
whatever you need,
Let's
man, you just
go.
let your
Let's
boy know. Like,
go,
it's all
man.
love, man.
Let's
But yeah,
go.
nah, like, listen, I got motivated prior to our connection. I got a chance, like I mentioned, to look at all the things you got going on, and I'm impressed. Not just impressed, I'm proud. Not just proud, I'm like, okay, how can I pay it forward? Like, that's what we live here for. If we live here to be able to do what needs to be done to help other people, then we're good.
Right.
Mission accomplished. That's it.
Absolutely.
It's not hard to do. The only reason why it's hard to do for some of y'all is because y'all are selfish.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Hey, he said it, not me. He said it. Yeah, for
That's
real.
real. That's
For real, man.
real.
For
But
real.
hey, man, hey, before we shut it down, man, give your shout outs to people, man. We still do it. We old school like that, man. Name some names, shout out to people, do
Hey,
what
you
you need to
already know,
do,
man.
bro.
Shout out to the whole cast and crew at Temperature Rising, man. Y'all did excellent. I couldn't have never did this without y'all. Major shout outs to my boy ED though. Go check out ED. As a dancehall artist, he plays the villain in Temperature Rising. He got a hot record out right now that's spinning like crazy. He's also doing the donation thing for Jamaica, man. His people's back home. Maybe y'all can tap in and go to some of them concerts. But shout out ED, that brother, man. He's been so instrumental in this growth for me, man, with this film thing. Shout out California. Shout out Massive, man. It's so many people. Dima. I mean, it's so many people. You're going to have me up here like I'm at the Source Awards. You know what I mean? But, before everything, man, shout out God, man, for blessing me with this phenomenal talent, man, and for the belief in him and myself to give y'all what I'm giving y'all, man.
Hey, and he wants to shout out all the ones that he couldn't shout out because he forgot their names or he just caught up in the moment.
Nah,
So
I just y'all know I ain't forget y'all names. It's just I'm gonna be up here for the next hour just saying
you're
names.
for real.
You know what I mean? So all of y'all is important. That's where we gonna go
There it
with.
is.
All
There
is
it
important.
is.
Thank you, all of y'all, for having
There
my back.
it is.
I got yours.
Hey man, and in closing, I can't thank you enough, man. It's and again, we're gonna plug and shout out Princess, for setting this thing up in motion. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Our mutual connect. So, want to shout her out for sure. But thank you, man. I go through life now just, you know, trying to keep busy, but also, man, I just want to be around a lot of people who just give a damn about what they do and how they pay it forward, man. Because it's hard out there, man. Like, after a while, some people find it like, oh, it's an end thing, and then you find the truth out later. Like,
Right.
that mask comes off and it's ugly, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's ugly.
Yeah.
You know
For
what I
sure.
mean? But you know how
Yeah.
we talked about consistency and shit, bro? Like that's especially if you live in the world of faith and what you do for you. Like, I think you can't be stopped, man. Like if you do it repeatedly, day in and day out. Like I used to tell my homegirl this, like if you want to do something, create a habit in 21 days of doing the same goddamn thing with conviction, with passion, with good energy. You do that, your life will change. It will.
Absolutely.
I believe in that. I'm a testament to it. Am I perfect? No. But you know what? I do what I did for this amount of time because I believe in investing in myself and doing what I got to do. And you do it as a habit. And now it's a culture. That's a difference. So,
Sure.
bruh, look at you, bruh. Look at you.
Do for self, man. That's an important lesson right there, man. I'm glad you said that. Learning to do for self, man, and stop looking for somebody to do for you. Because they gonna do for you once they see you doing for self. That's how you get to that.
Hey, and at the same time, the people that's in your circle, if we said this off air, but I'm saying on air though, but hey, if they love you, they gonna love you until they hate you. Even some of these
Right.
people in your circle, they're gonna be like, damn, man, he's doing great. I don't like him now. Like he's just
Yeah.
like, don't hate, just congratulate and celebrate what you're doing because your platform. I always tell people this, bro, before we close down. Use my platform. I don't care. This is what it's here for. And your brand right now, as far as what you do, you are giving opportunity for these actors and all these other people to win off the platform of Temperature Rising and beyond that. Like some of these people are using that as a resume for other things,
Right.
greater things. things and things of that nature that's going to matter to them and their career path and what they do. Thank you for that.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna continue to do it. So let's go.
Push that line, bro. I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. Follow my man all social media platforms. Go check out Temperature Rising on Tubi. It is available now. Not now. Right now.
Right now.
Make sure y'all go ahead and tap in and do that, man. Much respect, bro. I appreciate you.
Likewise, brother. We'll chat on offline, man.
I got you, man. I got you. All right, that's my man. Make sure y'all go ahead and hit him up. Make sure, hey, Temperature Rising is available now. Make sure y'all go ahead and tap in. Thank you for tuning in. All the people that are listening to streaming live, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, all these places. Listen, I love the energy. I love the conversations y'all was having offline. Keep that up. And again, make sure y'all go check out Temperature Rising on Tubi. Do it now, right now. Appreciate